YouTube. This right here is a video that I thought of for not too long, but I feel like I should state because of a very popular and a very highly, and I say with all my intelligence, a very highly stimulating subject, which is my history at Fanime. Now, who doesn't know about Fanime? A lot of people, actually. Now, what is Fanime? Fanime is anime convention in San Jose McHenry Center. Now, a lot of higher YouTubers know about Fanime, especially since the fact that it is the second most popular anime convention in the United States. So, right off the bat, that is something you have to take into consideration, but you have to dim it down a little bit. So, I'm going to break this into a couple of sections. First of all, it's my first Fanime that I went to back when I was in high school. Second of all, it was the Fanime that blew up, and it was the third Fanime that surprisingly was better than I thought. So, let's go. Let's just get straight into how did I learn about Fanime. Okay, so first off, I went the very first time with two of my best friends, Lindy and Stephanie. And they asked, hey, would you like to go to Fanime? I'm like, okay, what is Fanime? Because it wasn't the first convention that I went to, but the previous conventions that I went to were very childlike. And I would say childlike because the most you can get is some stickers there. There was gonna be nothing, like no good voice actors, no good performers, no good nothing, because it was at a little it's kind of like in a YMCA type of area, so space was very limited. But at the same time, this next one I went to, AOD, which stopped having the tradition of going to San Francisco, was kind of pissed me off because it was at Hotel Kabuki over in San Francisco, and that is where I really got into anime, because you go in and out of the freaking booth. You can go to the Japanese store, and that, I have to elaborate this because this took me to a whole new level of seeing anime as a whole, because I thought cosplayers were alright, you know, but I didn't really get to see them until I really got out into San Francisco, and I went with my partner. And so we went and we got hella shit done. So when it came to Fanime, I'm like, okay, it's just another convention. So I went there, and it was literally the best time of my life, you know. And when I first got there, I'm like, oh, it's just another convention, you know. This guy having, you know, some basic anime characters, you know, like you know, Naruto, Gaara, all the famous characters are gonna be there. You go. But the first thing when I get in line, I see fucking Michael Jackson in cosplay. I'm like, and then I see Naruto and Sasuke. I'm like, hey, can I take a picture? And they're doing the Chidori and Rasengan post. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And so I keep going on. I see even more unique. I see my boy Urahara. I see motherfucking Nell from Bleach. I see everyone. And I went with my two friends, Lindy and Stephanie, and her sister. I forgot to add her. So I went with 3 girls. And that's a very important thing in the terms of this video, because later on I have to explain of why that held weight into the current situation that happened within the last Fanime. Okay, so here's the thing. When I went to Fanime, I instantly felt like I was in a whole another universe. I saw so many different cosplays of shows I really like. I'm like, yeah, me or my weeb self. And yeah. So, and in case you didn't know, I met the Joker in cosplay. So, when I saw the Joker, I'm like, dude, I can actually pull your laugh. And I fucking did that shit fucking immaculately, you know. I was able to interact with everyone perfectly because I love anime more than ever. You see, you think I like anime more now that I post a lot more content. back in the day, I was supposed to way more content. Nothing stopped me from liking anime. That's literally everything like I thought about. And then fucking I let Hedon stab me with the scythe, you know? And it was crazy. It was absolutely fucking crazy. So, the whole thing about Fanime and why that was such a good experience, but why I also learned a lot from it, was because me and my friends only stayed for like half a day. Not even a full fucking day. And what's the problem is, so I buy my stuff. So what I do is I buy a little brick keychain, because I'm a nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, that skeleton with an afro. And I was even showing my street sister. She's like, dude, that shit is hella clean. So yeah, Fanime and me have a lot of moments together, even before I went as an adult. And even then, I just felt of it as a normal con. All that shit that happened, you know, I still felt of it as a normal con. Now, one thing you gotta know about this Fanime is that I got recorded dancing back when I was a junior in high school, because that is exactly the time I went. So, I had a lot of good interactions in that first Fanime, but the reason why it kind of pissed me off is that I thought that was all it was to con. Since I bought my merchandise first thing, they're all like, you bought your merch first thing? You're supposed to take all the pictures with the cosplayers, you know, stay for a little bit, and then you buy your merch at the end. So they were telling me kind of like how cons go, but they dipped all of these street. I'm like, excuse me? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's not hot shit that I was alone with 3 women for my first Fanime, because they left early as soon as they were done doing what they wanted to do. So I'm like, because it's very important. So a couple of years go by, I go through some shit, and I get this job, right? And one of my coworkers tells me and asks me, since I'm working now, it's like, it's no reason why I can't go, you know what I'm saying? But it was whatever. It's just some shit that so it's like, oh, you're going to Fanime? I'm like, sure, why not? And he's like, oh, so who you got to cosplay? What, you gonna be, and I'm like, I'm not gonna cosplay. But you know what was great about this time at Fanime? Is that it was the main fucking fact that I get to rock my anime clothes that I customly made, designed to Fanime. And it wasn't just a normal con anymore, because I was training in the form of anime hip-hop in the lab for all those fucking years, and I finally get to blow it out and show what I can do. And everybody went crazy on my door and get the Frank's hat. And we all know the luscious love glasses that I put on, and I put on a very great show for that Fanime. And if you guys want to know, that was freshman year of flight school. So I would go there and I instantly make friends with everybody, and everybody's like, dude, I love your outfit. And it was so fucking crazy, and I realized a whole lot more. And that was the origins of how I became famous at Fanime. Was that I already went when I was in high school. I didn't think it was got to be shit. And I went there and I got way more surprised. And you know what? I realized there was a reason why I met all my favorite anime characters the first time I went. Because the second time I went, back in 2018, was the time where I met that one dude from the show, Megalobox. And literally everybody, and Hit from Dragon Ball Super was there, every fucking day. I'm like, dude, I can understand why he asked me, and I can understand why my coworker asked me, because this is literally one of the biggest cons of the United States for a reason. And when I went there, I saw so much things that I could just relate with, and everybody. And since hip-hop became the default, a video I deleted, since I need to structure it better, I was able to interact with everybody, like, hey, that's lit and stuff like that, and I didn't have to be my square self anymore, and I was actually being able to interact with everyone, and it was, like, blew my mind how crazy this con can actually be, and made me throw the middle finger to those past 3 friends, because I'm all like, dude, you didn't tell me that there was a dance there, you didn't tell me that we could sing Japanese songs there. And that was my first time I stayed for the full 3-day weekend. So I did all that fucking stuff, and that's what the Fanime that made me famous. Now, I don't have to go into the other shit that happened that Fanime, which also, like, caused crazy shit in the community. But let's just say I was a very interactive character, and I did something phenomenal that went viral. So, now, the third Fanime, dun dun dun, that is where they labeled me as a predator. I'm like, So the first Fanime, I'm soloed with 3 girls, and you're gonna come over here and tell me that I'm a predator? Like, I stayed in my sophomore year review. They let me in, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, yeah. The whole fucking thing that pissed me off was I became such a cultural phenomenon that they literally put Crunchyroll at the Santa Clara Convention Center, and they moved from Santa Clara to the San Jose McHenry Center because of how much I impacted the community. So them going out and dissing me after I gave them twice as many customers and made them relocate a whole nother con to the same fucking McHenry Center where they have 2 cons instead of 1? It's motherfucking bullshit. And you know what I'm saying? So that what will really happen that last fan is that people were mad that I was macking. Because you know what happened is, as I explained in my sophomore year video, that I was trying to learn my lesson and they forced me to do that almighty phrase, go in. And it took them a while to make me do it. So when they posted that shit, they're all like, no, 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 no. You guys started this shit. You guys wanted to make it a tradition at Fanime to go in. So, and he didn't want to go in. And that's why he wanted, and that's kind of funny because, like I said in the first Fanime, they recorded me dancing. And what happened in that last Fanime was I was already exhausted for 3 days of just walking around, doing footage, making character interaction. And so I wasn't at 100% when I went at the dance for the 3rd day. I didn't even know that they had a great dance for the 3rd day. Neither did I know that they had karaoke. So yeah, like, we already been past that. So what I did, now that what happened was this. That last Fanime, before 19, I made it a goal to like never be embarrassed in the dance floor again. And to stop caring about women so much to the point where it's like, that's the only thing I knew how to do. Because there was a point in my life, which was that point in my life, where I was heavily macking, where I can literally pull any girl, like, that I wanted to. So I learned how to mack a woman, but I lost at everything else. So I am nowhere near a predator. I am nowhere near an animalistic mindset whatsoever. So fucking, the whole fucking thing that happened is, they tried to get me to go in, and that, what happened was this. So they got me high off this wax, right? And so everybody knows that my favorite anime is Code Geass. So what happened was this, I was riding down the line, you know, and so they let me hit the wax pen. And so I come in, because they knew I was going to go in, and they knew that that was the first thing I was going to see. And there was this girl cross-playing. And cross-playing is when it's a girl being a guy character or a guy being a girl character. So there was this girl, and I was astonished, and I was high as fuck, you know what I'm saying? So I looked at her, I'm all like, you're so fucking beautiful. And I was overwhelmed, because usually, like, I'm in the 100% confident state, and because I had the pressure of being high after wax, and the fact that it was my favorite anime, and the fact that it was sexy as shit, it blew my mind, and I couldn't work it to my 100%. But we got past that, so that's what triggered the whole go in incident. They tried to prove that I had no game by getting me high, so I wouldn't have game, so they would have an excuse for me to go in, so I was being domestically violated all throughout that last Fanime. So anyone who wants to call me a predator, I'm the only reason why you have Crunchyroll at the motherfucking McHenry Center right now, okay? So funny enough, you know, I was able to kill the competition at Fanime where it comes to dance because I kept my promise. But one thing that I was practicing for a very, very, very fucking long time was a Japanese song that I was practicing over and over and I didn't get to do it on the 3rd day. You see, what happened was, they labeled me a predator, but I was still able to get in the next day. And the next day, so it's like, it didn't make no sense. But the 3rd day, what happened was someone fucked with my psychic up here. And they're all like, oh, they're not going to let you in. But they let me in the past 2 days because the 3rd day was the day where I was going to sing the song. So they tried to stop me from singing the song. Kind of like similar how the Crunchyroll, where they tried to stop me from getting in the dance. So yeah, so like any fucking way you try to shape it, I made Fanime more than well. I'm not trying to, this is me being 100% honest. This is motherfucking bullshit, the fact that you guys ran away not only for something you started, but you bit the hand that fed you. So this isn't me taking, this is just me explaining, yo, I am nowhere, I've been, this is in my motherfucking blood. I'm an intellectual and you try to label me as a predator, that shit is not funny, it does not fly by. Okay? Motherfuckers, don't act like I don't know human nature. Don't act like when you look at a girl that she doesn't throw it back at you because she doesn't want to be held accountable for her actions. And you act like that a girl having her butt squeezed isn't the equivalent of a girl grabbing your dick. And the fact that she threw it at me was the main fact that you act like I don't know about human nature. There are times I passed up ass so many times like that, so you cannot say I'm a motherfucking P word. Now, yeah, I really did not fucking. This is the whole fucking thing. You gotta get your facts straight. This is the fucking history lesson that I'm telling you. This is my history at Fanime. So 2020, I'm trying to make it a good goal to understand that you need to get to know me. Not just me, but anybody for higher stature. You must respect and you must treat with dignity, and you must understand that it's kind of like business. You need me more than I need you. Because I forgot about you. I forgot about you, Fanime, all the way when I was in high school. Do not pull that shit. I'm not talking about this year or next year. I don't give a rat's ass. I'm telling you the whole fucking shit, the history of what the fuck happened. I got the feats on Facebook to fucking prove the Cookie Monster on my Facebook header. That is fucking me, nigga. I was at the first Fanime. I went back in 2011. So, this is just me. This is not me needing to clear things up. This is just me being passionate and me giving you the full chronicle breakdown of my exact history at Fanime. So, without further ado, this is Mootrix, and I'm out.